Kevin Monroe. Yeah, let's do this.
Yo, yo, yo. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? What's up, black people? What's up, brown people? What's up, white people? What's up, purple and green people?
Yay.
Yo, welcome to Fail to Render Friday Night Comedy. How y'all feeling? Throw those emojis up. Throw those emojis up. Yeah, yeah. Man, I have no jokes for green people. I really do. I really don't.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Look at this green motherfucker over here. You know, like. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. My name is Kevin Monroe. I'm that big goofy motherfucker you see up there. That's what I really look like. My nickname is Bronze Giant because I'm 6'6". That's 2 meters tall.
Wow.
Yeah. And let me deal with the stereotype right now. Just because I'm tall does not mean that I will date your Sasquatch friends. Oh, he's tall. He should meet my friend Gretchen. Yeah, Gretchen is a fucking brontosaurus. I can wear my heels now. Just because we're tall, what do you think we have in common? Like, besides what we want to talk about? Big shoes? Getting leaves out of trees? What? What are we supposed to? Oh, he's tall. He should meet my friend Becca. Becca, is that short for Rebecca or Chewbacca? I don't know, man. Wookiees might be nice. I don't know. No one's ever talked about that. Speaking of Wookiees, I have a really fluffy cat. Hey, you ever been having sex and your pet walks in on you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank God. Thank God cats can't laugh. I'm just looking at that for now. Oh man, oh, here's my drink. I just found out I was hosting like 10 minutes ago, so I'm like, I was not prepared to run a show. The edibles are just kicking in. So we gonna see. Man, it's Friday night. Y'all drinking? Y'all drinking a little something? Sipping on a little something? Come on, man. You know what it is. Friday night. You ever been so drunk? You ever been so drunk you show up to work the next day still drunk?
Yes.
No.
Oh, you have? Okay. Didn't you realize it's a day off? And you don't even work there anymore? You're like, oh shit, this is a Walmart now. All right. Oh man, I always tell people don't drink and drive because when I was a little boy, I was 7 years old, I was hit by a drunk driver.
Oh.
Yeah, my mother. Whap, whap, whap. Put that blasted seatbelt, boy. Good to see your grandmother. Oh man, my mother's an old Caribbean woman. She's very disappointed I have no kids. I'm not married. She's all, Kevin, if you do not pick a woman, you will die alone. I'm like, Mom, everybody dies alone. I mean, unless, what are you, Al Qaeda? Those of you I know don't die alone. What, man? I tried the dating sites. I tried them, man. I tried like a Bumble and Tinder and Swipe, whatever. I'm sorry, but ladies, look, I'm in my 40s. I don't mind dating women with kids. Any women with kids in here? Any women with kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. No, that's cool. You know, moms have a timetable. Like, you need to get in, get out, zip zap. Ladies, you have kids. Please stop putting your kids in the profile picture of the dating app, okay?
Ooh.
I need to know you have a kid. I don't need to see the kid, okay? The kid is not visual information. Would you like it to be? Come there like, oh yeah, she's a 5, but that kid, woo! Son, that kid's a 9, man. Let's get this stepdaddy party popping. That some of these white girls on here trying way too hard. You know, like, hey, what's your favorite artist? Kanye. What's your favorite food? Black Lives Matter. Like, what? You trying too hard, man. Can you send a dick pic? No, I'm not sending no dick pics. You know why? Because not everybody's phone has unlimited data. She's like, it's still downloading. It's still downloading. You know I got Metro PCS, motherfucker. All right, one last thing before we get this thing popping. One last thing. Oh snap! Before I go, I'm going to be a host tonight. So what that means is I come up here, I introduce people, and I try to make sure that everybody gets a nice warm intro. So every time I bring somebody up, I want you to like clap your controllers together if you want to make some sounds. Turn off your mute so we can hear you laugh. Throw up some emojis. You know, keep it hot. You know, that's the way we want to go. There we go. Aha. So one last thing before I go. I don't want to get political here, but I'm just going to say one thing. I trust Joe Biden. You know why? Because white people always find the courage to do the right thing moments before they die. White people are like, oh shit, Jesus is watching. Y'all want Juneteenth? Y'all niggas want Juneteenth? We got Juneteenth because Joe Biden knows Jesus is watching. That's the truth. Why the fuck is this stuff coming up? Okay, I'm gonna bring up the first comic, but first, a special shout out to Kyle Renner, the person that made all of this possible. Everybody give it up to Kyle Renner, namesake of Fail to Render. Okay. 1 second, technical glitch. Be right back. Hold on. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We donate.
Yeah, I mean, we do this all the time in comedy. It's called not knowing how to do your job. Your next comic coming to the stage, very funny cat. Everybody, please, throw up emojis, clap controllers, make it loud. Justin Matson.
Hey. Yeah, I am Justin Matson. Someone tell the host. I'm gonna do exclusively 15 minutes of green person jokes. See. My whole thing. I'm trying to lose weight. Like it's being big right now. I'm like 300 pounds, which for American is petite. You ever call an ambulance to take you to the gym? You know, it's like, you have an emergency. I should have called you 8 months ago. You know, like the paramedics are like, I need 12 cc's of Gatorade and a tiny towel. Stat. This man on the elliptical. No. I started keeping a food diary. It's been really helpful for the autopsy. I think the coroner will appreciate it. They're like, oh, let's see here. The toxicology report came back negative. Says here he had 4 types of custard. Oh. I'm big and tall, and so when you're big and tall, you don't you can't wear solids anymore. You get three options. You get tropical plants, food, or cute barnyard animals. All right, it's like I used to like red. You know, I go to the store. Hey, do you have a red shirt? No, no. Do you want an oversized Michael Moore shirt? Like what? You want a seasonal moo? It's like what? Like, it's like, I once found a shirt that it had pugs eating a popsicle. I think that was a win. I'll take it. Like yeah. I have big feet too, so I don't shop for shoes. I scavenge. You know, I go to the store. They're like, oh hey, thanks for coming in. What size? Oh, you see those doors? You're gonna want to go outside. Okay, yeah, go around the building. To the back, there's a cargo bay. Go down the ramp. There's a in the basement. There's a box, a shame bin. Go to the shame bin. Yeah, got moccasins or cleats. Okay, which one do you need? Can you spray paint some tap shoes? Wear them to a business meeting? No, okay. I'm looking for a day job right now. Interviews are the worst. It's like, let's see here. Oh, you have 12 years experience. Okay, great references. Do you know Microsoft Word? Yeah, I know Microsoft Word. It's like 2022. Like computers have been around for 40 years. Like, am I competing against people who don't know Microsoft Word and losing? Oh, they're like, oh, do you know Photoshop? You get a photo. I'm like, yeah, I know Photoshop. I was Miss July. Did you see my centerfold? I worked at a company for a long time as a temp, and they never give me a badge. And so every morning I'd have to convince the security guard that I worked there, the same one, and he never believed me. Be like, name, yeah, hey Tim, it's Justin Matson again. I've been here 8 years. Where are you going? Yeah, still going to the fourth floor. Your kids are Helen and Robbie. It's like, well, what about parking? Yeah, I have an assigned parking spot with my name on it. We shared a potato sack in the company picnic. Remember, we won a trophy. You said you were proud. It's like. Sometimes when you're temping, they treat you like a little kid. They're like, oh, hey, thanks for coming in. Okay, just sit here. Here's the chair. Keep it warm. There's some pens and markers if you need to draw. Keep yourself busy. Yeah. And the phone. If the phone rings, just get an adult. Can you get an adult? Okay, the best thing about temping is you get to stare at photos of someone else's family all day. Just dream. What if you like to have health benefits? Oh, look so happy in the photo, The lockdowns was crazy. I feel like people said really dumb things in quarantine. They're like, oh, hey, you can make your own hand sanitizer at home. Do you have 8 gallons of aloe vera? No, you just need a bushel of lavender and a vat of lye. You can do it. It's like, what? I don't even have a Brita filter. Like, what are you talking about? I got all those desperate business emails like from companies letting me know they're still open. They're like, I got an email from Radio Shack. Hey guys, we're still open. Come on down to Radio Shack. Do you need an RCA adapter for a Betamax? We got 4 of them. It's real safe. We haven't had a customer in 10 years. You don't even need a mask. I'll give you a key. Just come on down to Radio Shack. They always say like in Hollywood, you fake it till you make it, and I think that's good advice. But I would have a caveat. I would say fake it for no more than 12 years. All right. After a while, people start to catch on. I got 12 years to cut off. I gotta say, telling you for a friend. All right. It's like you can't lie until you die, right? That's what you get. Yeah. During the like it's weird opening doors for people. Like they're still like, am I supposed to be 6 feet away from people? Am I like, are we wearing masks? I mean, I don't know. So like, I get weird about things, but I still want to hold the door open for people because it's like the right thing to do. But I have a new rule: 3 people tops. All right. Yeah, I'm holding the door for 3 people. That's it. After that, you got to do your own thing. I can't just 4 if it's like group. If they're like double date. Okay, that's fine. Because they're potting together. Then that's it. I can't sit here all day. 5 if it's a fifth wheel. Like if they're like obviously I feel bad for the guy who's like not included. But other than that, like you can't just sit here and open the door. It's COVID. 6 if it's a bridal party. Right? Like if I'm talking tiara. But that's it. I can't. I gotta do my own thing. All right. I think it's about time. 12 if it's a jury. All right. If it's a jury, I'm talking gavel. The glove. Do we acquit? I don't know. And then that's it. We can't go. We had to go back to the way things are. That can't open the door for 76 if it's trombones. Right, 76 trombones. 21 donations. That's it. And then I'm done. 2001 Space Odysseys. And then I got it. I just want to see how high I can count. There's that guy. Remember a couple years ago, he got his. This happened again recently, actually. He got his boat stuck in the Suez Canal. Remember on the news? I guess that just happened again. I was really mad at the guy. Like I feel bad for him. Like you never had one bad day at work. You're driving your boat. You're tired. You turn the wrong way on Suez, and all of a sudden, everyone's like behind you, honking their horns, like watching you trying to parallel park your boat. Ooh, just a second. Okay, Skippy, how we doing on port?
Skippy.
Stuck? Okay. Ooh, go around. Go Africa. Go around it. I'm busy. It's like I quit. Yeah, I do thing at restaurants. I make gestures to the waiters. You ever do like? I always be like, "Oh, can I get the check?" Like a little signature, like the check. I don't know why I do that. Like, not only do they not know how to do the job, but they can't hear. Like, the check. Can I get the check? Yeah, it's like, I think if he's standing right here, I would still do it. I'm like, the check. Can I get the check? It's so weird. I don't know why, but I started doing that for other things. Okay, top six, in the check. Go for a doggy bag. A dog in my car. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to let's see what other new jokes.
Jokes.
Let's see. Name a topic. I feel like I play a lot of video games. That's been fun. You ever have your parents find all your Nintendo Power magazines under the mattress? Like, ugh, I'm so ashamed of you. I see. I used to work with this woman. I called her Salad Cindy, my old boss. And she would do this thing. She always like let us know that she eats healthy, like she wouldn't not let it go. So she'd be like coming in every day. She's like, "Hey, Tim, it's 12:15. I'm gonna go grab my salad. Just a salad, be real quick, just a salad. Okay, I'll be right back. Mary, did you hear I'm getting a salad? Just a salad. Lettuce, carrots, maybe some celery, give it some crunch. Just a salad. I might not even eat it. Legally, I have to take a lunch break, but I might go jog or do charity. It's just a salad. All side salad. Okay, I'll be right back. Sarah, I'm getting a salad. Do you want a salad? You know, I eat healthy because I'm a person, but do you want like a burger? Okay, I'll be right back. And she tried so hard, it made me think she was lying. Yeah, like, a bit like 20 minutes later, she's like in her car, like sobbing over double bacon cheeseburger. And like she sees her reflection. Oh, it's not a salad. We've all cried in our car over fast food, right? I think I if there's like a checklist for the fat experience, I've done it all. You know, do my floor mats smell like curly fries? Check.
Oh.
Have I ever caused mayhem at a turnstile? Check. You know. All right. I try to do affirmation, trying to be more positive and more loving in my life. So I started doing this thing. Every morning I get up and I look in the mirror, tell myself, I'm CEO of my body. You know, but I'm projecting 200% growth this quarter. I'm a good CEO. You know? All right, thank you so much. I'm Justin Matson. Have a great day.
I don't know how to use this. One more time for Justin Matson, everybody. Yeah, that was some funny stuff, man. I love the idea of like going around Africa. That just made me laugh. I'm from an island called Trinidad and Tobago. Which you've never heard of it. It's okay, you know, Americans. No, you don't know. Come on, stop. You're bad at geography. Trinidad? Is that in Africa?
No.
Caribbean.
I'm like, no, it's a Caribbean island next to Venezuela. So it's a Caribbean island in Africa? You know what? Fuck it. It's in Africa. I give up. By the way, I don't have much of an accent because I've lived in America for like about 20 years. And on top of that, I want people to take me seriously because nobody takes you seriously when you sound like the crab from The Little Mermaid. When a doctor comes in, he goes to the doctor's office, he comes out and he's like, it's diabetes, man! Lord have mercy. Bruck, 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 yaga yaw. Last thing on that. You know, the Little Mermaid is black now, and I figure if Sebastian the Crab has a Jamaican accent, Ariel should have a Jamaican accent too. Worm to this boy, you want rump? Want rump? Doesn't even have to do all subtitles. That shit would look like the harder it falls. All right, coming up. Nick, we got another comic out here based out in LA. Everybody, please clap your controllers together, throw up your emojis, make it loud for Drew Marks, everybody. Drew Marks.
Hey! Oh, love you too, man. Thank you. I miss you guys when I'm not here. Wait a minute. Where's Bob?
It's a bag. He's a boob.
Bob went to bed.
Yep.
Look, I understand it's past my bedtime, but Bob should be able to handle it. It's not easy. See, some of you are just young emojis. You don't know shit, right? But for those of us that are getting older, right, they're like little baby emojis. Like, you know, there's ways you just know you're getting older. Like, yeah, you know, there's Bob's early bedtime, but there's other ways. There's signs that you know you're getting older. Like, for me, when I realized I would rather make new friends than help the ones I currently have move, that's when I knew I was getting older. I have to go do a live in-person comedy show, like at a comedy club in LA tonight, and the show doesn't start till 10.
It's only
That goes against every fiber in my body right now. And as an older person, I need my fiber, Mary.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm all about like doing early bird special comedy. Like I'm already hitting that point where it's like 4:30. I'm going, "Yeah, I should really start thinking about dinner. It's terrible. I mean,
It's true.
I guess some benefits to getting older though. Like when I was younger, I never liked hand jobs. Like if I met a girl, I didn't want a hand job. But now that I'm older, changed my mind when I dated a girl with Parkinson's. Thought of that one earlier. I'm like, fuck, that's wrong, but that's funny. That made me laugh. Because before I used to have dreams younger, like I wanted to get a cougar. But now I'm older, so that dream died with Betty White. You know those walkers you see the old women walking in? I used to think, I used to look at women like if I saw an older woman walking in one of those, and I just felt bad. I'm like, "Ugh, I feel so bad for that woman. Now I look at her and go, huh, she's got a good pension. I could hit that. I mean, she's already bent over and in position. Let's just make it happen. With enough lube, any dream can come true, is basically what I'm saying. I have to fly a lot now that I'm doing these cruises. If you know anything about me, it's that I cannot pass up an opportunity to amuse myself. You know how like first class is only separated by a curtain?
Yeah.
Well, I was in the regular people section because, I make cruise money, so I'm not flying first class. But I'm with the regular people, and first class is right in front of me in the curtain. And there was a woman seated in the last row of first class, so she's right there in front of me. And for the sake of the story, we will just call her Karen. Because you are a Mary and very sweet, and this bitch was definitely a Karen. Because a couple rows behind me, there was a screaming baby, and we've all had that on a flight. That's fine. Karen was none too happy, and she wanted everybody to know it because she's just like, oh, shit, this fucking baby. I hate this thing. And, I'm in first class, and this baby won't stop screaming, and she's just beside herself, right? And she wants other people to know she's upset. Well, about an hour and a half into the flight, the baby finally went to sleep. You could just see Karen like, oh, thank God it's finally over. She's taking her pillow and her blanket and getting all cozy. And I look in the in-flight magazine and I notice you can buy Wi-Fi on a plane and it's only $8. I can afford $8 because, like I said before, I'm making cruise ship money. So I bought that $8 Wi-Fi and I downloaded a sound clip of a screaming baby.
Best spent money
I
ever.
was sure Karen is falling asleep. Stuck my hand through the curtain holding my phone. All you hear is she woke up and I was like, how's first class working out for you? Speaking of old people, my parents are old. They live in Florida. Like they've been stuck there for 2 years during the pandemic, and they live in one of those communities. And the whole reason you move to those things is you have medical care, people that take care of you, and they have all their activities, so you don't have to go anywhere. But they haven't been able to do any activities for like the last 2.5, 3 years because of the whole COVID thing. And they were desperate to find anything for these people to do, right? So and this is absolutely true. They made up something for the senior men to do. They were called senior sentries. They gave them uniforms and everything. What senior sentries were is they would give them a car, a flashlight, and a radio and send them out to look for crime. Like some sort of geriatric Batman, they would just send them out. They gave them jackets that had the insignia for senior sentries. Well, very first time, my father said they put this like old guy and my father in a car together, and the other guy was driving. They saw something suspicious. They panicked. He drove the car into a lake. Yeah. Program lasted exactly 1 week. That's not the part that cracks me up. The part that makes me laugh the hardest is no one realized that they took a bunch of old Jewish men and made them proud members of the SS. How fantastic is that? Senior sentries. It was right on the jacket. I just think I love a good Nazi joke more than your average person. I mean, even Hitler had to have a soft side. I mean, I'm not saying he was a good person, but you know he had a soft side. Like at some point he was like wearing little bunny slippers and watching cartoons. It'd have been funny if he like I like Aquatine Hunger Force. Has anyone seen that?
Oh God, yeah.
I love Aquatine Hunger Force.
Yeah.
It would have been great to watch Hitler watching Aquatine Hunger Force. He's so funny. Yeah. I love the talking meatball. We have ways of making the meatball talk, yeah? Okay. The Jewish meatball, we must cook him. Like, it's just... As I say, Nazi humor, there's nothing funnier. Oh, minutes. All right, fine. I have 2 more minutes to go. I thought I was done. Shit. The thing that amused me, but really kind of pissed me off at the same time, on the ships, I didn't know this, but you can have dogs. Which is fine. But, well, that's the thing. Service dogs are real dogs. Like service dogs fight crime, save people's lives, dig them out of rubble. Oh, you can have a service dog anywhere. They can have, what's that other kind, an emotional support animal.
Oh, okay.
And you've seen emotional support animals. They're never real dogs, right? Anytime you see an emotional support animal, it's like little, nervous, shaking. It's got a jacket on, even though it's 90 degrees. Every one of those animals looks like it needs its own emotional support animal. And I'm sorry, if you are so stressed out that you need an emotional support animal, maybe a cruise is not for you. You will never see me on a ship with an emotional support animal. Like, I'm scared of heights. I'll freely admit it, right? But you're not going to see me on a ship going, well, as long as I've got Mr. Pickles, let's go parasailing. That's not going to happen. And I love animals. I'm cute, shit, I'll save any kind of animal. Mary knows. I show pictures of it. Like, I've had every kind of animal imaginable as a pet, and I love them all. My friend had the best thing yet. He had a 2-year-old golden retriever that seemed like it was sick, so he took it to the vet, and the vet said it was suffering from exhaustion. This is absolutely true. And it was like, how's this dog suffering from exhaustion? It's only 2. Well, my friend has another pet also. He had a mynah bird. If you know what a mynah bird is, a mynah bird talks, but it doesn't just talk. It will do a perfect impression of your voice. My friend came home from work in the middle of the day, and when he was putting his key in the door, from inside the house, he heard his own voice going, come here, sit, roll over. Come here, sit, roll over. Mama bird was giving the dog instructions in his voice all day long, and the dog was doing what the bird said.
Wow.
So he had to get rid of the bird. And now I'm pissed that I didn't take the bird. 'Cause if I ever get married or get in another relationship, I'm going to need that bird. It's like, I was wrong. You were right. Tell me about your day. I was wrong. You were right. Tell me about your day. Just keep repeating that. It might actually survive the relationship. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. But you guys have been fun. Keep it going for the other comics. I got to go do this other goddamn late show. All right. I love you. I'll see you later.
Yeah. One more time for the very funny Drew Marks. Give it up, y'all. Yo, I gotta say, this audience is live, man. I mean, y'all are really give yourselves a hand, man. This is how we want our shows to be. Y'all are live, you're throwing up emojis. You know, nobody's dog is barking in the background. Oh, it's all good, man. Oh, I forgot to mention that about COVID. This is all the reason we started this also is because we had COVID and we couldn't go anywhere. So it's like, hey, let's do a comedy club. Man, COVID was rough on me, man. I lost a friend. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. She didn't die. She's just a bitch.
Oh.
It's like, stop calling here. Click. Anyway, we're gonna keep this comedy party going. Our next comic coming to stage. Another very funny individual. Everybody, clap your controllers together. Throw up emojis. Make it for Chip Nicholson.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Oh my God, guys. Long time no see. Great to see you guys. Honestly, I don't even know if some of this is going to be funny, but I have a lot of stories I got to tell y'all because a lot of stuff has been happening recently. So I just bear with me. So I was at my mom's place this past weekend, and I was spending time with the family and everything. Bunch of stories came up, and I remember back in the day, it was my little sister. She's like 10 years younger than me, right? So when she was 5, I was 15, and back when I was 15, I was stupid. I'm a stupid dude. I thought I didn't know that boys and girls peed differently. I thought we all peed the same. I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm an idiot. So I was out with my little sister. We were at the movie theater, right? She had to go to the bathroom. She's 5, I'm 15. And I'm looking at the girl's bathroom, the women's stall, and I'm like, nah, I don't trust these predators. So I was like, yo, you coming with me in the boys' stall? I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna. So I took her with me into the boys, right? And I have her right now. Remember, I'm 15, she's 5. I have her. I'm holding her over the toilet, and I'm thinking she's gonna pee like a dude, scream straight down, bow. And I'm like, all right, BB, Brina, that's my little sister. I was like, Brina, all right, pee. And then she goes, psh, and it comes out like a freaking, like a water, like a sprinkler system, just. And I was just like, oh my God, what are you doing? Brina, control it. Yo, make it. And that made her laugh, which made it go even worse. That was the first time I found out about the female anatomy, that we're a little different. Fast forward about 10 years later, now my little sister is 15, I'm 25. And it was crazy what happened. But freaking, okay, so one day, like, I mean, she comes to my little sister comes to my mom, and she tells my mom that she had missed her period for a month and a half. A month and a half. No period. The whole family freaks out. I think she's pregnant. My mom thinks she's pregnant. My mom's yelling at her. Who are you messing with? Who's the boy? And my little sister's like, no, I'm gay. There is no boy. It's impossible. And we're like, what the heck? So we take her. Yeah, it's wild. So we take her to the hospital, right? And the doctor runs a couple of tests. After a couple of tests, comes to my little sister. Is like, hey, okay, after a couple of tests we ran, we found that you have a certain type of vitamin in your system that is only in watermelon. Have you been eating watermelon? My little sister was like, yeah, I've been only eating watermelon for the past month and a half. My favorite food. And my little sister did the blackest thing and ate so much watermelon, it stopped her period. Like, I mean, what the heck? I didn't even know that you could do that. Like,
What the fuck?
I'm sad. Just don't. I asked my little sister, like, we were talking about it. She was like, "Are you gonna use that on stage?" I was like, "Can I?" She was like, "Please." I was like, "Why do you want me to talk about that?" I've been around women my entire life. Like, I mean, that's a weird statement to say, but like, I grew up with a. I mean, obviously, we all pretty much have. But I grew up with a single parent mom, and then my little sister's 10 years younger. I grew up around, and my grandma, I was just like her little man. So like, I grew up around women my entire life. I've just been around women, so I've heard a lot of you guys. Just like men, I didn't know you guys are a lot like men, but like, so men don't like going to the doctor. Women also don't like going to the doctor. Y'all will call your friend for some wild shit before you go to the doctor. I'm like, it's great. Okay, so one of my friends was telling me of one of those stories. So she is of her friend group. She's the person that the girls call when some weird shit happens down there. Right. So this is the first story, and I'll lead you guys into it because it gets wild. So the first thing, so her friend called her up, right? Her friend's into anime, loves anime, and went on to Amazon and bought like this hentai tentacle dildo. I know, right, wild, very wild. I know. And the hentai tentacle dildo, it pops eggs out into your vagina that vibrate, and when you pop them out and stuff, right? So right. So the friend popped too many eggs out into her vagina and got them stuck. Had to call my friend to get them out. Right? Crazy. Story number one. Now this is the final story, right? So then she tells me. So then my other friend the other day, she calls me and she says, "Hey, I need you. This is emergency. I need you to come over right now. I have a bat stuck inside me." And she was like, "Wait, what? A bat?" She said, "Please just come over right now." So my friend comes over and like the doors are open. Her friend is sitting ground, right, with her legs out like this, up in the air. And on the floor, she sees her friend with a live bat in her vagina, wings flapping, a live bat, not a baseball, a live bat. I had so many questions. I had to stop the story. I was like, wait. First of all, I was like, no. We can't go on from here. We need to stop the story. Okay, first of all, where are you guys? Where is this? Where's your friend? She was like, Tennessee. I looked up Tennessee bats. There's the hoary bat. It's the most prevalent bat. It's called the hoary bat. It's like a bat that's this big and this hairy. Exactly, right? I was like, what did she buy the bat or did she find the bat? She found the bat. What? She found the bat? What the heck did she find the bat for? Why'd she do it? What she do it for? Okay, her mom just died and her boyfriend just broke up with her, right? Right. She had a problem. Then I was like, okay, well, which way did she stick the bat in? Because I was confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how did she get it in? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm curious. I'm like, okay, how? Was it wing first? Was it leg first? I mean, legs. Those are claws that grip granite. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, oh, she stuck it in head first. That's why she had to call me, because the bat got mad, started biting her from the inside. I was like, what? The bat, like, that was my next question. I was like, was the bat scared? No, it was mad. It was like I was born in the darkness, like Bane and shit. That shit was crazy. I figured this bitch had an Ozzy Osbourne pussy biting bitches' head, had bats' heads off and shit. Shit's crazy playing Iron Man. I am Iron Man. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my god.
Long story short, they called animal control. The girl lost all access to her pets. And you know what the craziest thing is? Is like that's not a jailable offense. No, I mean like, and even if it is, it's only for a little bit of time. That bitch is still on Tinder. You see what I'm saying? Like that girl is still out there in the dating world. Like, can you imagine that? Like the next guy is like going down on her, like, what is that, bat hair? What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Ah, y'all crazy.
Batman.
I mentioned it earlier. I said anime. I love anime, which is it's a weird thing for me. Okay, a couple people, and that's the thing. See, that's the thing. When I'm 35, and I mean, I haven't been able to, especially as a comedian, I haven't been able to talk about anime until right now. Like before, nobody knew what anime was. Like, I mean, every time I grew up in San Diego, California, and then I moved to Birmingham, Alabama with anime. Like, it would have been easier to explain if I was gay than anime. I swear to God. Like, oh my God. Like, every time I even mention anime, I get the same thing. Oh, you like anime? Well, you into hentai? It's like, what? Not what? That's such a weird thing to say. That's like the same thing as if I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm a movie buff. And they're like, oh, you're a movie buff? Oh, you into porn? Bang Bros? Black.com? And I'm like, what the? No. I mean, yes, but that's not what I was talking about. Like, it's so weird. Back in the day, man, you'd risk you being black and loving anime. Oh my God, you could lose your black card if you mention that shit. I swear to God, you can't be black and like anime and come to the cookout. Are you serious? That's crazy. And if I'm being honest, it's just now I'm just jealous these new black anime kids, because these new black anime kids they're sexy, which is annoying. It's freaking. They got the hair, the braids and stuff. They all look the same. I'm growing my hair out. I don't care. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm growing my hair out. If you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? Dude, back in my day, I mentioned my anime to my cousin once, and I got a lot of this nigga here, like just the whole day. Told it to him at 9 a.m. and then and most of the time with this nigga here, it's usually a thing like you're asking for something and you're a burden, and then someone's like, this nigga here. This dude was asking me for shit and then saying like, I told him at 9 a.m. and then like at 1 a.m. he asked me for a cigarette, or 1 p.m. he asked me for a cigarette. I was like, oh yeah, I got you a cigarette. He's like, this nigga here, always prepared. Watching anime. This nigga here. Freaking dinner came along. We were eating spaghetti. I was like, can you pass the noodles? He was like, is that because you like the hentai? The tentacles? This nigga here. Liking it. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I'll tell I gotta get out of here. I'll tell a dad joke. I wrote a dad joke just for fun. Okay, it's gonna be very cheesy, so just go with me up. Very cheesy dad joke. Here we go. So 2 cops walk onto a domestic violence case. Dead husband. So sad, right? First cop says to the second cop, "Hey man, what happened?" "Oh, he shot himself in the foot." "What? But how'd he die?" "Oh, well, he put his foot in his mouth." Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I've been Chip Nicholson. Let's bring your host back up here.
Yeah. One more time for Chip Nicholson. And that's the most batshit crazy story I have ever heard. I've been doing comedy for a long time. You got me, homie. You got me, bro. I got nothing. I got no commentary. But it is true though. I mean, women really do rely on each other to like, help out, in case of emergencies. Um, we just try to like keep our shit to ourselves. Like a week ago, my cat bit me on the dick, and I'm like, do I need to go to the hospital for this? Is this I mean, do I want to explain myself to strangers. You know what? I'm just throw some Listerine on it.
Listerine.
Hope that cauterizes the wound. I don't even. You guys still having a good time? All right, okay. Y'all in the back. Y'all still having a good time? Shout out to the top hat lady. All right, we've got our final comic coming up. Our headliner. Hey, dog, the show's almost over. You just showed up? Really? All right. See how it is. Not like you got to travel or anything, motherfucker. Was the commute from your bedroom to the living room tight? Anyways, we bring our headliner, ladies and gentlemen. Our comic, very funny fellow. Everyone, make it very loud. Clap your controllers together. Throw up your emojis. Emery, everybody.
Yeah!
Wait. I was feeling myself.
Can't hear you.
Emery, we can't hear you.
Can hear you.
My controller battery. I'll be right back.
Audio.
Can't hear you.
I've quit in the end. No.
Failed to render.
Kevin Monroe
Yeah,
to the
that's
stage,
can you help him
please.
out?
Yeah. Okay, hang on. We'll get this right in a second. This is so I'm Jay, he's Silent Bob, and we're just gonna do a clerk's impression. Got it? What you got? Okay, I'll tell you what to do.
I had a bunch
I said from Drew Blues. Okay, cool. Oh, Drew Blues is here. All right, cool. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Emery's gonna exit and come back in, and in the meantime, we have a guest set from Drew Blues. So Drew Blues, everybody.
Yay! Woohoo!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Kevin Monroe, ladies and gentlemen. What a great guy. I am so glad. Can y'all hear me now? Am I live? There you go, bro. What is up, guys, man? I'm so excited to be here, man. My name is Drew Blues, and I do come from the great city of San Antonio, Texas. Yeah, where the yeehaw meets the a la chingada, you know? I love, and when I got the cowboy, I do dress like this in real life, actually. You know, I never wore a cowboy hat, but then my grandpa gave me this hat, and I was like, I wore it, and I shit you not. It's kind of like it when Mario got the mushrooms, you know, and just leveled up. Like, that's how my confidence level just tripled. I feel good. In a cowboy hat, I feel great, powerful, like Clint Eastwood. But then so I looked in the mirror, then I just realized I kind of look like the first guy that dies in a Western movie. I don't even make it past the first scene. That's messed up. And for 20-year-olds that haven't seen a Western, sorry, it's kind of like dying in the tutorial of Red Dead Redemption. There we go. I look like a tutorial character. Oh, man. And you know, I often wonder, right? I often wonder all the time, like, will I ever survive in like the Wild West? If I ever got transported, like I ever got, like if a time traveler just gave me some weed called Cowboy Kush and I just went back in time, like I don't think I could survive, right? Like I cannot survive. Like I can barely cook. I can't cook. That's the worst.
Oh.
Like I cannot for the life of me. I cannot for the life of me cook a decent meal. I do microwave food. Like the amount of radiation I have ingested over the years. I should have at least turned into the Incredible Hulk, right? Except microwave radiation just turned me into a hobbit. I think that's what happened because I'm short, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Pissed me off, man. I met my cousin, right? My cousin is 15 years old, and he is taller than me and has a hairline. Like he got the good genes in the family. I got the Goodwill genes, you know? Oh, layaway. God gave me some layaway genes. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I don't think I could survive in the Wild West. Hell, I don't even think I could survive, honestly, in a post-apocalyptic world, right? Like, for some of y'all work out. If y'all work out for a life of me, good for you, because you will survive in the great apocalypse. Me, a zombie apocalypse to happen, I look like Golden Corral on two legs. I will not survive out there. Oh. Oh, man. And I'm trying so hard too, man. Like recently, I just got me a good job too at a call center too. Round of applause for me, $21 an hour. Whoop whoop. Yeah.
Woo! Yee!
Mm-hmm. I definitely love this, man. Love it. It's a great job. Only thing is, I'm a pothead, right? I work at a bank. You can't smoke weed and work at a bank, right? Fail to render. You really can't. Like, I literally had to Google how many zeros were in 1,000. Yeah, I will not survive in the apocalypse, guys. If anything, I could probably do like a mutant mailing service. You know what I'm saying? Like the Pony Express, except my pony has like a fifth leg or something. I don't know. I would come up with something in the post-apocalypse world. I got the Panda Express. I would ride the Panda to victory. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'll be killing zombies with a couple chopsticks. Just amazing. Everybody was kung fu. Listen. Oh man. And, you know, recently, man, I just hung out with my mom, man. By the way, give it up from all moms in the audience. I love y'all, man. So great. My mom turned about 54 years old. Love my mom. She's my man. She raised me by herself since I was 3 years old. She worked 3 jobs to put food on the table, and it worked. I became fat, right? I got bigger than the table. And I love my mom, man. My dad was never in the picture, man. My mom really came across, man, because my dad was never in the picture. I think I reminded him too much of my mom. I got her eyes and her tits. All right, thank you so much, guys. My name is Drew Blues. Give it up for your host, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Monroe. Keep blazing, stay amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah.
Oh my God, why is it not letting me? Yeah. Oh, I'm so bad at this. One more time for Drew Blues, everybody. Thanks, Drew, for coming through in a pinch. Every once in a while, we get these little glitches, but it's all good in the hood. We got it. So usually what happens if you fall off, just leave the room and come back, which does not work in the real world. If you get kicked out of the club in a nightclub, go the fuck home. Don't try to come back. Like, I've respawned. Can I get back in? Nah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're good to go. So, the final comic tonight, the headliner, please clap your controllers together, throw up some emojis, make it loud for Emery, everybody!
Yeah!
Damn it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank fucking Christ. Let me tell you something. Everything I said was hilarious, and you missed it. I'm not doing it again. Okay, I'll do it again. Man, let's have a round of applause for everybody you've seen up here tonight, folks. Let's have a round of applause. We had two Drews. Come on. We had a guy named Chip telling you a story about a woman getting a bat caught in her vagina. What the flying fuck are you talking about? You know, listen, I've heard the stories about what is it? It's a gerbil. You've heard the gerbil stories, right?
Yeah.
That's an urban legend. That never happened. Nobody ever put a gerbil in their ass. It's a lie. But I believe that guy told a true story about getting a bat caught in a vagina. Because gay guys aren't like that. Gay guys would be like, I don't want to hurt the gerbil. Man, I've dated some bitches that would shove anything up their pussy. Crazy fucking. I'm not kidding. I dated a girl who was like, put a fist in my ass. She wanted me to fist her ass. She wanted me to put my entire fist up her butt. It was pretty hot, though. I got to be honest. I mean, that was fucking amazing, to be honest with you. So, yeah. I shouldn't be making fun of anybody. When I was a kid, I'm not making this up, I used to put stuff in my ass. That was a thing that I did. One time, true story, I've never said this on stage before. This is a first in my comedy. I've been doing comedy since 1981. It's true. Boy, the camera came right over here for that, didn't it? The camera wanted a close-up on this mine. You ready for this? Because this happened. I think I was about 14 years old when I put a light bulb in my ass. No, I know. I'm not proud of this. I mean, I'm proud of it because I didn't break the light bulb. That's the miracle, right? But I got a light bulb in my ass. Now, first of all, I want to make sure you understand. It wasn't one of those normal light bulbs that you see, right? It was one of those smaller light bulbs, the little purple one that for black light bulb. It was not lit. I'm not a freak. and it wasn't the screw-in end. It was I was 14. You know what I mean? There's no books or notes or pamphlets on, you know. So you've decided to put a light bulb in your ass. That just doesn't exist. So I was totally on my own, and I couldn't believe that I was able to do it. And yeah, I came like a fucking jackrabbit. I don't recommend it. It's very, very dangerous. If you're going to put something in your ass, make sure it's not breakable or alive. Stick with the fist, I think, is really the message that I'm trying to share with you here. Go with the fist if you're into that. I was a weird kid, man. I was screwed up in the head. I did all kinds of wacky. I got my dick caught in a toilet brush. Toilet brush. You know the little toilet brushes with the little the circle thing, you know?
Yeah.
Right? Old world, right? I put my dick. What I did was I got my fingers inside the toilet brush bristles, and I pulled them open, and then I slid my dick around it, and I was stuck. I mean, it was a Chinese cock trap. It was the weirdest fucking thing because the bristles just pop right back against my penis, and I'm in the bathroom screaming to my grandma, "Grandma!" She comes running, right, and I'm like, "Stay out!" You know, I mean, that's what you do. You just tell them to stay the hell away. And you figure it out on your own. You figure it out. That's what happened. That's a true story. I don't know why I did it. And I only have one more story that I thought of because of what Chip talked about to share. Again, I don't believe I've ever talked about this on stage, but for some reason I thought it was a good idea to take a Q-tip, dip it in Vaseline, and it's called sounding. Have you ever heard of this? Sounding?
Mhm.
I put it
Yep.
right up my urethra
Ah.
for about 1/100th of a second, and that son of a bitch was out of there. Boy, was that out of there fast. That was the worst pain I felt until my divorce. So yeah. Anyway, you all have Chip to thank for that, so make sure you walk up to Chip and let him know. And I'm not the kind of comic that gets flirted with a lot after my shows. I think you can see why. Occasionally I do. I tend not to know what to do when someone flirts with me. You know, I'm confused. I'm not good at the flirtation thing, right? I just I have no filter, you know. So when a girl flirts with me after the show, I had a girl come up a couple weeks ago at a live show I was doing. She's like, "You're really funny," and I could tell she was like, she wanted to fuck. There was no question this girl wanted to fuck. And all I knew to say was, "How funny? In the mouth funny or in the butt funny?" Right? That's all I could think to say. I don't know how to interact with people who are flirting with me. I do know that I was at least as funny as I needed to be to get away with having said that to her. And it turns out I was both, by the way. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't. And talk about flirting. I mean, you know, something occurred to me the other day. Any guy who whips his dick out in front of a girl, like uninvited, right, is stealing from Louis C.K. So, saying that. It's a weird world. Guys, like, if the reverse doesn't work, right? The reverse doesn't, it's not the same from if a woman flips her. I could be on a plane and the woman next to me could take her tits out and I wouldn't be free. I'd be like, can I touch them? I mean, we're different when it comes to this stuff, you know? And I think that's why guys are so stupid when they're younger. They're just ignorant. They don't realize, yeah, I would love it if a girl showed her my tits. So, you know, the fucking dumb lizard brain of boys, like, so obviously they're going to love it if I show my dick to them. And that's stupid. They're just stupid. Boys are stupid. Person with stupid. Thing that's making me crazy today, this week, is, you guys heard about the Little Mermaid thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the? Does everybody know what I'm talking about when I say Little Mermaid debacle? This bullshit? No.
Yep.
It seems to be that everybody on the right is angry that they're doing a Little Mermaid with a black Little Mermaid. They're making her African American. And they're pissed about this. Now listen, here's the bottom line. You can't be upset about the race of a cartoon mermaid and also claim to be an alpha male. Those two things don't go together. Okay? What you're doing when you complain about the Little Mermaid's race is you're coming out of the closet, all right? That's what's happening here. You can't possibly care about what is wrong with these people. They know self-awareness? They're literally trying to make scientific arguments online, claiming that the Little Mermaid wouldn't be African American. She wouldn't be black because she's underwater. You dumb fuck. Yeah, like the right is concerned with science. It's insane. These people are dumber than a box of stupid fucking idiots. Making goddamn sense. You know what? This reaction from the right, you know what it makes me want to do? I wish I worked at Disney. I would be lobbying everybody at Disney if I worked over there to Africanize Snow White just to watch their fucking heads explode. That's what I think they should do. I don't know. I just think they're a bunch of fags. That's what I think. I think the right is a bunch of closeted fags. I could say fags, by the way. I'm bisexual. I've sucked a lot of dick. I'm allowed to say fag. That is the new rules of engagement. If you are something, you can use the phrase. And lots of cock I've sucked. You kidding me? I don't even like sucking cock. I just really like saying fag. But listen, I'm living by the rules. That's all I'm saying. Give me some rules. I will live by the rules. So I'm bisexual. I'm polyamorous. And I don't know how many people have seen me do a show here before. I'm probably gonna bore people with the same material. Just a couple. All right.
Yeah.
Who we have here? I got a point and shoot. It's so funny. I feel like I have a gun in my hand. I'm aiming it and marry the gig monster, and nothing happens. Apparently the safety's on, but I do know who I was shooting at. Hello, Mary the Giggle Monster. Mary was the show. I don't know if, but yeah, man, she was giggling. The name is right. It was right. She felt really bad. She felt like she interrupted the show, and that's not the case. You can't interrupt the show with giggles. It's a comedy show, okay, Mary? You giggle all the fuck you want. Yeah, I am polyamorous. I have. It's weird being poly because when people find out you're poly. First of all, if people don't know you're poly, right? But they know you're in a relationship, and then you're flirting with a girl, they presume you're a pig, and that's aggravating. And all my male friends, every guy I know, when they find out that I'm polyamorous, immediately they're like, dude, that's real? Fuck no way, yeah, fuck yeah. And I'm like, God damn it, guys are fucking retarded. By the way, I can say retarded because I'm retarded. Also, I just thought of a joke. I can't believe it took me this long to think of that tagline. I have to, someone write that down and remind me that I wrote that joke. But yeah, no, I'm just, what the hell was I? Being polyamorous isn't quite what it seems. I mean, people presume, they presume that you're, this amazing, you're getting laid constantly. Being polyamorous, it's just like being monogamous in many ways, right? Only a little worse. When you come home to 3 women who don't want to fuck you, that's 3 times as depressing. I gotta get another girlfriend. Yeah. Poly life is great. I do love my lifestyle, the freedom of it, and people misunderstand it also. I'm polyamorous because I don't want to own someone, and I don't want to be owned. Right? I want everybody in my relationships to have the same freedom that I'm asking for. I'm not. People like to confuse it with what's it, Mormonism, or you right, where it's only the guy gets to have as many women as he wants, and then the girls, they're all in one relationship with one guy, and that's just fucking stupid. That's insane. Why would anybody sign up for that? Well, the men, I understand, they're just that's the pig. They're real pig. That's a pig. That's a fucking piece of shit, worthless, shouldn't walk the earth, and should not. No woman should be fucking anybody who is that fucked up with their philosophy about relationships. The women in my life, they have boyfriends, and I have multiple girlfriends, loving relationships. We also have just playmates that we have sex with. I throw group sex parties sometimes with 5, 6, 7, 8 people, and there is no punchline. Yeah, I'm bragging now. But I do love the lifestyle. I do get laid a lot. My joke about coming home to three women, it's not true. Um, uh, the other thing about being polyamorous is that everybody that I've encountered in the polyamorous world is very sex positive and very open, you know what I mean? Very understanding and accepting of homosexuality, bisexuality, the African American, the mix of the races of the people I've had in my bed. It's bigger than the UN. It is amazing. We are an open-minded, loving, caring, accepting people, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the most significant reasons why I am polyamorous. And I just recently, and we break up too. I lost a girlfriend recently. She decided to be monogamous, and she started dating um, this guy that wanted to own her. That's the way I see it from my perspective. And she was great. She stuttered, which is so sexy. Has anybody here dated a stutterer? God damn it. Some of the most sexy people in the world. This girl, one night, she says to me, she goes, I, I didn't want you to come in my. I'm like, spit it out. You, ladies and gentlemen, have been the best audience I have ever dishonestly pandered to. Thank you so much for coming out to my show tonight. Have a great evening.
Oh my god. One more time for everybody. I just had to check if you hadn't fucked me in the green room. That happened. So anyway, that's our show, everybody. Oh no! It's not our show yet. We have a special treat. One of the co-founders of Failed to Render. Everybody, I knew him from way back in San Francisco. Please make it loud for Big Al Gonzalez, everybody. Big Al Gonzalez. B-A-G.
One more time. Give it for Kevin Monroe, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Monroe, the Bronx Giant. I don't know if you've seen him, but he's like 6'5", and he dances salsa. That's an amazing feat for a 6'5" guy. But he can dance it, he just can't eat it. So it's good to have Kevin here. I've known Kevin. How long have we known each other, Kevin? It's been a while, right?
I did my first comedy show at Club Deluxe. My first one.
In San Francisco on Haight and Ashbury. I used to run a show out there, and that was the first time we'd ever done comedy, and we've been friends ever since. That's all I got. That's all I got. His afro was shorter though. He was fresh to America. He had cornrows. Or was it dreads? I don't know. But he smoked weed back then. I'm kidding. Kevin Monroe, very funny guy. Give it up for Emery, ladies and gentlemen. We got to meet Emery over in Los Angeles. Very interesting dude. He worked on The Aristocrats. I don't know if you guys know that. There's a documentary on comedy called The Aristocrats, and he worked on that. And that's pretty cool. If you go check out the video, you'll see his name in the credits. So a lot of the people that perform here have done amazing things. And then there's you people who come here and watch us. And I'm sure you all do amazing things. And we want to get to know you. So please hit us up. Talk to us. Tell us what you do and how maybe you can help us become one of the best comedy clubs in all the metaverse and not just here in alt space. So again, my name is Big Al Gonzalez. I'm heading out to Los Angeles tomorrow, just sharing that with y'all. And where's Kyle? Kyle's helicopter. The Kyle copter somewhere around here. Don't know who there he is. Kyle copter right there. So I'm happy. I couldn't really jump in because I don't know if you know Drew. Drew Blues is my roommate, and that motherfucker's loud. I don't know if you noticed that, but that guy's loud. I don't think he has a whisper mode. So that's like, do you have a whisper? Like, at least with your avatar, you can like lower the volume, but like on Drew, there's no volume lower. Nothing you can do to make him quieter. He's just always loud. Like he's in the other room. Like he doesn't even know how to do pillow talk. Like he brings women over, and it's like his pillow talk is just him yelling at them. I'm like, I don't need to know where you're putting it in right now. That is not something I need to know. There's a point where I'm like, the lube is in the closet. I heard that yesterday. Like, I know everything about his sex life just because the room is right next door. There's things I shouldn't know about my roommates. I shouldn't have to know where the moles are. Gross. Drew Blues, ladies and gentlemen, very funny. We got all these wonderful people. How you doing over there, Chip? Good set, Chip. Give it up for Chip Nicholson. Very funny comedian over there.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. That's me, obviously, and that's Kyle. Kyle, I'm only doing like maybe 30 more seconds. I just wanted to come in and say hello and thank you all for being supportive. And I know I'm not here a lot, but that's because I'm doing a lot of shit for the club, helping out. And I miss you guys, and I appreciate you all coming out here. And whenever I get a chance, I try to get on stage to tell you all jokes. So thank you so much. Keep supporting us. Tell your friends. This place time. And everything about the competition. We're doing the virtual the comedy competition. Big thing. I don't know what it is, but it's on Monday. We're
Nice.
and we've been to a lot of people that down here weeks ago, and I think there's been a show called Bob's Name Out. It was kind of sexy. Did you get wet when he said that? That kind of like moist you and shit like that? All right, cool. Get a little moist in the bottom area. The maple syrup start leaking out. Well, that's wonderful. Well, I'm glad you're all here. I don't have very much else to say, but I just wanted to pop in and say hello and thank you so much. And give it up for our staff again. Give it up for Argo, and give it up for Addison, and give it up for Jessica and Talon, and of course, give it up for Ray in the back. Ray, I know I tease you a lot. It's all fun and games, Ray. Don't be shy. Come and say hello to us sometimes. It's all fun and games. We come here to Alt Space, and they've been very supportive of us. And please tell your bosses, we love you guys, and just keep supporting. And if you feel like you want to see more things here, this is all our social media. So hit us up on social media, find out what's going on with us, join our Discord, and see what Mary has to say on the off nights. And maybe she'll post some pictures. Who knows? You know what I mean? But we also donations and shit. You know what I mean? We do gotta cover travel and beer and shit. So please drop some donations if you can. If you can't, no worries. We'll still do the show. But we appreciate all of you and we love you. Thank you very much. Good night. Take care.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Mexican Russell Simmons, everybody. Mexican Russell Simmons, aka Big Al Gonzalez. Thank you for coming out. Have a good time. Good night. All right, that's it for our show. Definitely, please check out all our upcoming shows on Field of Render. I've been your host, Kevin Monroe. Thank you so much for making this show so great. Have a good night, everybody.
That's hilarious.
Thank you.
Said Mexican Russell Simmons.